Hey everybody, welcome back to Battery of Arms. Today, we're going to do something for you. We have a Canik. This is the Mete MC9 LS. Now, it's a great gun, however, they're made in Turkey. We want America, right? So we're going to do a little bit of alchemist, magic, Harry Potter type stuff going on here. I'm going to put the Canik in my magic box here. And not that magic box, ladies and gentlemen. This magic box. We're going to throw in, for good measure, Smith & Wesson Shield Plus Carry Comp, because that's American, made in Tennessee, right? Now we have the SIG 365X Macro. This little guy here is made in New Hampshire. These are American made now, believe it or not. So I'm going to throw that in the box as well. And just for good measure, we're going to shut this guy here. We're going to say the American words, which I'm not quite sure what they are yet, but we'll figure that out. And just for extra measure, we have America AF t-shirt. We're going to put this thing over here. And we're going to start doing some chanting. Hey, America! Yeah! Here, hot! Yeah! Alright. Let's see what kind of magic we performed. We have in here. It worked, Anthony. We now have the Canik Mete MC9 Prime. The first Canik made in America. Welcome back everybody to Battery of Arms. I'm Doug, and in today's video we have a Canik Mete MC9 Prime. The American made Canik, wherever I put it. Here it is. Let's talk and shoot. Alright, so here we are at the range again. We are shooting today the Canik Mete MC9 Prime. This is the brand new Canik. It is their micro compact 9mm, 17+1 capacity. Difference between this and the regular Mete MC9 LS is that this is American made. 2, it has their rival trigger on it. It is also has some nice window cuts, some tritium front and rear sights. These are, I believe, these are night vision sights, and it also has a ported barrel. It's really nice. It's got some nice stippling on it. A flared mag wheel to get your nice grippy on there. It feels good. I shot this gun the other day for the first time. I only shot it 5 times, so I don't get a full thoughts on it yet. So for our first test, and I know this gun's been done before, but what you want to be called an everyman review. All right, I don't get paid to do this yet. I'm gonna give you what I really think about it. Okay. Now I like Canik, I'm partial to Canik, but I'm not going to let that influence my idea of this gun to see if it's worth the extra, I think $150, $200 from the LC MC9 LS. So let's get right into it. Alright, so full mag +1. Load a full mag, chamber, put the gun down away from everybody, load the 17th round in. You ready? Yep. Alright, so went in nice and easy. I'm at about, I don't know, 6 yards, 7 yards, give or take. I'm going to aim at the top circle. Not bad. Low left, but the trigger's nice. But we all know that I shoot kind of low left anyway. Just I do. I'll bring it over as I go. But this is 18 rounds, no feeding issues at all. It's really flat shooting for being a small gun. The weight really helps with that. All right, so that was a full mag +1. I'm gonna do some practical accuracy with it quick. I'm gonna shoot 3 rounds into the square. 3 rounds into the prime. This is a prime example of me shooting. Boo! No? Okay. Mag is in the gun. Chambered. 3 rounds, left square. Nice and easy. Alright, so I am getting close to that square. Now it is a defense gun. It's made for short distance. I have horrible brain fog today. I have no idea what I'm doing next. I have no where I am anymore.
Do you know what your name is?
I think my name is Anthony.
Wait, your name is Anthony, then who am I?
I am you. We are each other. Alright, now we're doing the Mozambique. I'm going to try to be more proper because, you know, this is a high-end gun and we are a high-end kind of people.
Oh yeah.
Who am I shitting? We're going back to Africa. We got the Mufasa drill. This is a new range in Africa called the Gun Store South Africa. I don't know. I'm out of material. So to the middle. Okay, 1.
Wait, what?
2, center mass, 1 to the head.
The gods, I can hear them.
Huh?
You've angered the gods.
Yeah, I angered them.
The thunder.
2 in the center, 1 in the head, and then we're gonna go from that to Bill. Bill's a dangerous man. He told me though, you can call me Bill, because I'm a dangerous man. Well, thoroughly dangerous man. As always, Anthony's gonna be my my beeper.
Because we don't have a beeper.
No, because we're too poor for that. And the one here is broken. So low ready, 2 to the center mass, 1 to the head, and then we're gonna go back down again, and we'll do the bill drill.
Right.
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Stand by.
Beep. All right, not bad, not bad. Let me just mark them off real quick. What do you think? That's not bad. I mean, that's the A zone. That's in the tear duct. So, all right, now I should have 6 rounds left. Low ready. I'm gonna pull up, and we're gonna do the bill drill.
All right, you ready?
Ready.
Stand by.
Beep. So, pretty quick shots though.
Yeah, it was. I couldn't even count how many that you did. Even though you were 6 in them, but I couldn't even count it until 6.
Well, it's very controllable, and I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I didn't even aim. I pulled the gun up and I just pointed and shot. So the gun points very naturally. So, because in reality, if you have to pull up and shoot at somebody in a defense situation, most time you're not going to be lining the sights up anyway. You're just kind of pointing. That's why I say when you draw a gun, you don't go like that. You kind of just go up and out because you want to boom, boom, boom. So low ready, you're out, straight up and out. So I'd say that's a very successful bill drill for not even aiming. And I am Bill. And now, will it fire? So, in this we have our little buffet of ammo here, some hollow points. First we have some standard 124 grain plus P spear gold dot. This is your basic carry gun ammo. Next step down is 100 grain. These are Hornady Critical Defense Light. You see the ogive on these is very pointy. These are actually developed for compact guns and for less recoil. They sometimes have issues in some firearms. I believe these are 90 or 95 grain. I no longer have the box for these. These are monolithic hollow points by Norma. And then for the last couple rounds, we do have my favorite, the civil defense 50 grain going over 2,000 feet per second. And I should have 3 of each in here. So 12 rounds in total. I'm gonna be shooting at the circles. I'll go 1 through 4 down there, 3 rounds each. You ready?
Ready.
As I always say, if this gun can't handle hollow points, what's it worth? Because you do have a ported barrel. Sometimes with the ported barrels, you lose velocity and you have problems cycling. So we'll see if we have any issues with this. Spear gold dot, 124 plus P. Circle 1. Ready?
Ready.
All right. Next up is the critical defense light. Next up is the monolithic hollow point from Norma. And now we have the civil defense, 50 grain. Wow.
Yeah.
Woo! Wow. Those things bark. You figure it's a super going 2,000 feet per second. Once again, I'm favoring left, but I normally do. I don't know. Now, in my defense, when I shot this gun with the owner the other day, he was also shooting left with it. So the sights need to be adjusted. I'm blaming the sights. It's not me. But all these have really good groupings. For some reason, the gold dots, I've been having problems keeping them good groupings. I don't know. But the lights were really good. Those were good, that was good. Now that's all, you know, if you aim here at 7 yards, it's not good. So that's a pass in my book. I really like this gun. As far as it's different than the LS, I don't really feel a difference in the recoil. It feels the same. I think it's the big part is that grip. All right, this is by no means what this gun is meant for. We're at 25 yards away, and the front sight on this gun, I don't know if you can see anything if you aim with that. And that front sight takes up that whole entire thing down there. So I'm just going to be spraying and praying at this point, I think. I'm going to aim for the bottom target. I got 5 rounds to try to see if I can hit it. Ready?
Ready.
Bring it on in.
One eternity later.
Huh.
1 round went missing, but it's pretty damn good grouping.
Yeah.
If you want to take somebody out at 25 yards, and I was aiming this whole, this dot, when you look at it from 25 yards, covers up this whole bottom circle. So at 25 yards, the one shot I must have pulled way down because I felt when I pulled the trigger, I felt myself do that. So we'll get rid of the worst shot and say that that's pretty damn good for micro compact. Meet you back. Okay, meet you back in the classroom. All right, here we are for our final thoughts on the Canik Mete MC9 Prime. So what do we think about it? I think it's a very nice firearm. It is a little heavier than most micro compacts out there, with a empty weight of 23.5 ounces. So that's pretty heavy for being a small gun, but it helps with the recoil as well. You know, that famous Canik maggot, that famous Canik trigger. £4 pounds, 7 ounces. 4 pounds, 15 ounces. 4 pounds, 11 ounces. So average about 4.5 pounds. And the trigger, you have the wall. You come to the take up, you get to the wall. You got a little bit of little slop in there, but once you get to that past that, it's right there, the reset's right there. So let's talk about this gun in particular now. So this gun retails about $150 more than the Canik Mete MC9 LS. The major differences are this comes with the Performance Canik trigger, has some window cuts, ported barrel, and tritium sights, and also flared magwell and different stippling. Now overall value, the sights are about $100, the trigger's about 70, and if you want to get it ported, it's about another $200. So overall value, it's definitely worth the price they're asking for it. Also being made in America, it's made right here in Florida. I think that's amazing. Sorry. Great gun, made in America, 17 round capacity, optic ready, really accurate, 25 yards. I was hitting it in the size of my hand at 25 yards. Awesome gun. Now, is it worth the extra money to get this other than just the LS? Personally, I would say yes, because you do get the ports, you get the better stippling, you get the window cuts, the better trigger, if you want that. If you don't want that, don't worry about it. I don't think the actual shooting of this with this changed it enough for me to say that's worth it. Now, if they did a big old scoop comp out there and port, that'd been better, but they didn't do that. It's louder than hell. But yeah, I mean, I think overall, Canik is always worth it. Super accurate, comfortable to shoot, and just overall a great firearm. So I would recommend this to somebody who don't want to spend the money of a SIG Romeo. I mean, a SIG Sauer 365 macro. It's the same price point as the Hellcat Pro and the Shield Plus. It makes me think of a video. We just might have to put this up against all the micro compact compensated guns out there. If you want us to do that, let us know in the comments below. More on that to come. I'd like to thank you again for watching this video. We finally got my hands on the Canik Prime. I'm happy we did, and I'm glad that we be able to make a video for you. We're real, and we don't pretend, and I'm not going to lie to you guys.
We're not AI.
And we're not AI. I completely just lost my train of thought again. Oh, so is there anything else you want me to pull out of the battery? Is there anything you want to see? Let me know. I'll see if I get my hands on it. Other than that, like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon and somewhere on the page to get notified when we make a new video. What do you think, Anthony? That's about it, right?
I think so.
All right. I'd like to thank you so much for watching Battery of Arms. I'm Doug. This is Anthony. Wait to see you record the battery next time. See you later.